Hello, welcome to this video. Though I have solved this paper in class, I'm still solving it for you. So in this video, I'm going to solve the first section, section A, in which we have all the questions carrying, each question carrying 1 mark. So there are total, if you see, there are total 17 questions. Each question carries 1 mark. Till question 10 you have, it is an MCQ wherein you have options, whereas after 11 to 17 there are no options as such. So we have questions till 10 with options. So let us try the first one. Now first question is, if you see the first question, rational number that does not have a reciprocal is. Rational number that does not have a reciprocal is. Now if you see this first option is -1. If I go to solve -1, reciprocal, what do you mean by reciprocal is, first one we are doing, okay, so -1 can be written as 1 upon -1, which is nothing but -1 upon 1, that is 1 itself, -1 itself. Correct? Definitely not. It is having a reciprocal. First option. Second option, if you see, 1 upon 2 can be written as 2 upon 1, that is 2 itself. That is, again, 1 upon 2 is also having a reciprocal. Third option, that is 2, is 1 upon 2. So reciprocal of 2 is 1 upon 2, and reciprocal of 1 is 1 upon 1. So all these options are having reciprocal. So in short, all the options are wrong. So the correct answer would have been 0. Okay, if I write reciprocal of 0, it is 1 upon 0. Can any fraction be 1 upon 0? Can any number be divided by 0? No, it is not defined or infinity. Hence, 0 is not having reciprocal. So correct answer would have been 0. Okay, though it is not in the option. Let us go to the second question. Okay, what does the second question say is, Ria's present age is 2x years. After 5 years, she will be dash years old. Now, let us try to solve this question. Okay, so Ria's present age is, second question, Ria's present age is 2x. Ria's present age is 2x. Now after 5 years she will be dash years old. After 5 years, so 5 years from now, so plus 5, correct? So 2x is her present age. After 5 years she will be 2x plus 5, isn't it? Yes. So if you see the option, last option, that is 2x plus 5 is correct, because that's what we have got. Yes, so we have solved the second question as well. Let us solve the third question. Now third question is, a regular polygon having 4 sides is, quadrilateral is definitely a 4-sided figure, but under quadrilaterals we have so many shapes. Similarly, square is a 4-sided figure. All sides are equal. All angles are equal. If I go to rhombus, again, all sides are equal. Okay, but are all angles equal? And the last one is rectangle. Opposite sides are equal. All angles are equal. Now, the question is, a regular polygon having 4 sides. A regular polygon. Regular means it is equilateral, that means all sides are equal, and equiangular, all angles are equal. So from this we have square, which is equiangular, because all angles are 90 degrees and all sides are equal. So the correct answer would have been square. Correct? Yes. Let us go to the fourth question. Class size of class interval 30 to 50. So class size or width, any word can be used. Okay, class size or width, any word can be used. To find size or class size, what is the formula? It is upper class limit minus lower class limit. Now upper class limit in this range would be the upper class limit in this range would be the bigger number. Upper class limit is 50. So 50 minus 30 is equal to 20. So 20 is your correct answer. So if you see the options, can you see 20? Yes. So 20 is your correct option. How did I find? Using this formula, size or class size or width is equal to upper class limit minus lower class limit. 50 minus 30, that is 20. Yes. Let us go to the next question. So fifth one, if you see the fifth question, x square is equal to 16, then x is equal to dash. If x square is 16, then x is equal to dash. Now, if I am solving this question is question number 5. Question number 5. If x square is equal to 16, okay, if x square is equal to 16, if I take the square that side, what will I get? X is equal to root of 16. And root of 16, what is root of 16? 4. Can you see options here as 4? Yes, the first option itself is 4. Now, in this option, we have 4, 32, 8, 216. But if the options were plus 4, minus 4, plus or minus 4, minus 8, plus 8, then what would have been the answer? The correct answer would have been plus or minus. Always remember, root of any number is always plus or minus. So remember this. If the digit in the ones place of a cube of a number is 83, if the digit in the ones place of a cube of a number is 83 is dash. Okay, now this question is 683. Okay, what do you mean by ones place? Is this unit place? And what is the cube of 3? Cube of 3 is 27. If you see, the ones place or unit digit is giving you 7. Correct? So your option, the correct answer would have been 7. Can you see the option? Yes. 7 is the correct answer. So the ratio 3:5 is how much percent? Okay, this is seventh one. 3:5. 3:5. So 3:5 can be written as 3/5, and whenever I am finding percentage, I will multiply by 100. Correct? Now if I cancel this, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, and 3 into 20 is 60%. The correct answer is 60%. If you see, do you have 60 as the answer? Yes, we have 60 as answer. So the correct answer is 60. The 8th question is, which of the following is a perfect square number? Which of the following is a perfect square number? Now, if you see these options, 459, 784, 562, 847. If you remember, while finding squares of a number, we saw few patterns. Okay, and that in those patterns we had observed few numbers, that is 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. Now these were the numbers which were ending, correct, the unit numbers, the unit digit numbers of particular square number. Now if this is a square number, Is it ending with one of this number? Yes. Okay, so this is in our option. Again, if you see this option 784, is it having any of this digit as its unit digit? Yes, it is having. Okay, let us go with this. Now if you see 562, the unit digit is 2. Is 2 in this particular given number of sets? No. So this option is out. If you see now this number, it is having last digit as 7. Is it from this particular series? No. So again, this is going out of option. Only two things or two numbers that we need to check if they are perfect squares. Now how can I check if these two numbers are perfect squares? Now for that I need to either go with long division method or I have to go with the prime factorization method. Any method which is comfortable for you. If I go with long division method, that is 4, 5, 9. Okay. Now if you see 4 is a perfect square of 2, correct? So this is 0, 59 is coming down, correct? What is the double of 2 is 4. So now I need one digit here which will come here again, correct? So 4, if I take 2 as the digit, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. Now this is a bigger number. I cannot go with this number. Can I take 4 1s are, so 1 1s are 1, 1 4s are 4, 41. Yes, I can definitely go with this number. So I'll have 1 here and 1 here and 41 here, correct? Now if you subtract this from 9, if I remove 1, I'll get 8. From 5, if I remove 4, I'll get 1. There's a remainder, isn't it? If there's a remainder, this is not a perfect square. Definitely, again, this option is going out. What we have is 784. Now if I go with long division for this, okay, the nearest perfect square is 2. So this is 4. We have 3. 7 minus 4 is 3. 84 is coming down. Double of 2 is 4. Okay. Now I need to find a number which is giving me either this or smaller than this to find if this particular 784 is a perfect square or not. So if I go with 5, I have directly jumped to 5. 5 5s are 25. Okay. 5 4s are 20 plus 2 22, which is a smaller number. Okay. I'll go to now 6. So 6 6 are 36. Okay. 6 4s are 24 plus 3. 24 plus 3 is 27. Okay, which is again a smaller number. I'll go with another number. Let's say 7. 7 7s are 49. 7 4s are 28 plus 2 32. Okay, still a smaller number. Okay, I'll go with another number. Let's say 8. 8 8s are 64. Carry 6. 8 4s are 32 plus 6 38. Am I getting the same number? Yes. So I'll write 8 here, I'll write 8 here, and 384. So 0 0 0. This is a perfect square because we don't have a remainder. The correct option here would have been this 784. Now if you were already aware the square of 28 is 784, this would have been easy. But if you don't know, then we go with this method, or we can go with prime factorization. If you're going with prime factorization, you would have tried it for these two numbers. if you were not comfortable solving it by long division, and if you wanted to solve it by prime factorization for both of these options, this as well as this. Okay, so I'll try it with the prime factorization 784. Okay, fine. So 2 3s are carry 1, 2 9s are 2 2s are. I'll again go with 2 2 1s are carry 1, 2 9s are carry 1 6. I'll again go with 2 2 9s are carry 1, 2 8s are. I'll go with 2 2 4s are carry 1 9s are. Now I already know 7 7s are and 7 1s are. If you see, this is a pair, this is a pair, and this is a pair, correct? So if everything is pairing up, this is a perfect square, correct? So 2 2s are 4, 7 4s are 28, and we got the same answer here as well, 28, correct? Next question is, measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon with 12 sides is. Now to solve this, you require a formula. Is n minus 2 into 180 upon n. Okay, now what is that n? N is the number of sides. N is the number of sides. So 12 minus 2 into 180 upon 12, correct? So 12 minus 2 is 10 into 180 upon 12. Now you can either multiply this directly, you'll get 1800 upon 12. Can I cancel this? Yes. If we cancel it by 2, 2 6s are 2 9s are 3 2s are 3 3s are and 2 150, correct? So the correct answer is 150. Yes, so this is my correct answer. Product of 2 upon 3 and multiplicative inverse of minus 5 upon 3 is dash. Okay, minus of minus 5 upon 3. Now product, what do you mean by the term product? Product is multiplication, correct? Yes. So we have a number 2 upon 3, product of this, okay, product of 2 upon 3 and multiplicative inverse of minus 5 upon 3. Now first of all, I need to find the multiplicative inverse of minus 5 upon 3, and it is minus of minus 5 upon 3. What is minus of minus 5 upon 3 is minus into minus is plus, so 5 upon 3, and multiplicative inverse would be 3 upon 5. So now to this given product 2 upon 3, or to this we are multiplying with 3 upon 5, that is the inverse of minus 5 upon 3. So I'm getting, so 3 cancels, so 2 upon 5. Now if you see the options is minus 10 upon 9, 6 upon 15, minus 2 upon 5, and 10 upon 9. We don't have this as an option. But if the question was without this minus sign, then we would have got this option. Okay, now the question was with this, either this is a printing mistake or the question is correct but the options are wrong. Okay, so in this case the correct answer here is, in this problem case, the correct answer is 2 upon 5. Okay, so next question is write all the perfect cubes between 1 to 50. So we need to find perfect cubes between 1 to 50. So now this question is 11th one, correct? So between 1 to 50, so I can't take 1, so 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64, correct? Yes. So if you see, we require between 1 to 50. 8 is between 1 to 50, 27 is between 1 to 50, but 64 is not between 1 to 50. So therefore, cubes between 1 to 50 are 8 and 27. Therefore, the perfect cubes between 1 to 50 are 8 and 27. Correct? 8 and 27. Yes. The smallest number by which 56 must be divided to get a perfect cube. To do this problem, first I need to find out the prime factors of 56. Okay. So 12th question, I'm doing prime factorization of 56. Correct. So can I write 2? The smallest prime number 2. 2 2s are 4 carry 1, 2 8s are. Correct. Next 2 1s are 2 4s are. Correct. 2 7s are 7 1s are. So if I find the factors of 56, they are 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. If you see, 7 is the odd number here. Okay, 7 is the odd number here. So the question was perfect cube. To find a perfect cube, now this is forming a triplet or 3 numbers. Correct. So this can be a set together, can be a cube. So 7 has to be removed off. Correct. So therefore, whatever we write is from the question itself. Find the smallest number by which 56 must be divided to obtain a perfect cube. Correct. To obtain a perfect cube, we divide 56 by 7. That's your correct answer. Let us now try the 13th question. The 13th question is, in a class of 60, so there are total 60 students, 40% students have Marathi as their mother tongue. Find the number of students whose mother tongue is not Marathi. If 40% have Marathi as their mother tongue, so the remaining percent would be students who don't have Marathi as their mother tongue. To solve this problem, we have two methods. Okay, one method is directly we can find out. So 40% students have Marathi as their mother tongue, whereas what is the remaining percent? It is 60. Correct. So 60% of students will not have Marathi as their mother tongue. Okay, this is one way of doing. Second way would be, first find out what is the 40% of 60 students. Okay, what is the 40% of 60 students? You will get some answer. Subtract that from 60, and those are the number of students who are not having Marathi as their mother tongue. That is the second method. But I'll go with the first method because that is the easiest method. Okay, that is the easiest method. So this problem is a 13th one problem. This problem is 13th, correct? Yes. Yeah. So as we discussed, 40% students have Marathi as their mother tongue. So definitely 60% students will have Marathi as not as their mother tongue. Correct? Marathi is not as their mother tongue. So 60% of 60. So what I'll write is 60% of 60 can be written as 60 upon 100 into 60. Correct? So 0 0 cut, 0 0 cut, 6 6 are 36. So your answer is 36. So 36 students are not having Marathi as their mother tongue. Okay, so therefore statement you can write, therefore 36 students are not having Marathi as their mother tongue. Okay, are not having Marathi as their mother tongue. Great. So this is my 14th problem. 7x is equal to 2x plus 30. So If I take 2x that side, what will I get? 7x minus 2x is equal to 30. 7x minus 2x is 5x is equal to 30. Therefore, x is equal to 30 upon 5. If we simplify this, 5 ones are 5 6. So x is equal to 6, and that's your answer. Correct? 15th one. Find the angle sum of a regular octagon. So to find this, I need to know a formula. Okay. So this is 15th problem. To find that, I need to know a formula, and the formula is n minus 2 into 180. Okay, n minus 2 into 180 degrees. Now, what is n? N is the number of sides. It is given as octagon. Now, if you see octagon, regular octagon is having how many sides? It is having 8 sides. So 8 minus 2 into 180 degrees. Correct. So 8 minus 2 is 6 into 180 degrees. And what is 6 into 180? 6 into 180 is 1080. Correct. So 1080 is the correct answer. So this is what? This was the angle sum of a regular octagon. Okay, so this was 15th question. Let us go to the next question. The adjacent angle of a rhombus are 4x degree and 5x degree. Find the value of x. Now, these are adjacent angles. If these are adjacent angles, I know something about adjacent angles. They are supplementary, correct? So what can I write? If they are supplementary, they are 180 degrees, correct? So I can write 16th problem, 4x plus 5x is equal to 180 degrees. So adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay, adjacent angles are supplementary. So 4x plus 5x is 9x is equal to 180 degrees. So x is equal to 180 upon 9. So if I cancel this, I should get 9 ones are 9 twos are 18. So 20. So value of x is 20, isn't it? Doing this, now let us go on to the last question, that is 17th from section 1. Find the ratio of 150 meters to 125 kilometers. Ratio of, the question is ratio of, this is 17th problem, ratio of 150 meter. 150 meter is to 25 kilometer. 25 kilometer. First of all, I cannot keep it in different units, because when we follow SI units, okay, international systems, we need to have it in same unit. So I need to convert this kilometer into meter. How can I do that? Yes, I have to multiply by, correct, I have to multiply by 1000. Yes, so I will write this as 150 meter upon 25 into 1000. So now I have converted this into meter. Can I cancel this? Yes, 10 I can cancel. So I will get 15 upon 2500. Can I still simplify it? Yes, if I cancel this by 5, 5 3s are 5 5s are 25. So I get 3 upon 500. Can I still simplify it? No. So in that case, this would be 3 is to 500. Correct? And that's your answer. Completing the first section, let us now start with the section 2 or section B. In this section, each question carries 2 marks. In this section, each question carries 2 marks. The first question is evaluate using appropriate property. So I have to use properties and solve this problem. Okay. Even if I don't write the name of the property, it's okay, but I need to use property and solve this problem. So I'll first copy down the question, correct? Yes. Now, first step is identify if there's something common, okay? Or make sure you get the multiplied terms together. Now, if you see this number 3 upon 11 is multiplied to 2 upon 3, and similarly 3 upon 11 is multiplied to 4 upon 5. So I'm getting them together. Okay, so 3 upon 11 into 2 upon 3. In short, I'm rearranging them. Okay, plus 3 upon 11 into 4 upon 5. What remains is minus 1 upon 5, correct? So minus 1 upon 5. Now if you see in this brackets, 3 upon 11 and 3 upon 11 is same, common, correct? Can I remove it off, as in take common out of it? So 3 upon 11. So if I remove 3 upon 11 from this bracket, what remains is 2 upon 3 plus, again from this bracket if I have removed 3 upon 11, what remains is 4 upon 5 minus 1 upon 5. Okay, now 3 upon 11, so 2 5s are 10 plus 3 4s are is 12 upon 3 5s are 15 minus 1 upon 5, correct? Yes. So 3 upon 11 as it is. 10 plus 12 is 22 upon 15 minus 1 upon 5. Now if you see, this bracket means it is multiplied to this term. So 11 ones are 11 twos are 22, 3 ones are 3 fives are 15. So I get 2 upon 5 minus 1 upon 5. So if you see, the denominator is same, so 2 minus 1, so 2 minus 1 is 1 upon 5, and that's your answer. Okay, if you see the second question, solve 6x minus 8 upon 5 is equal to 2 upon 3. Okay, now what do I have to do is I have to write it in proper linear form. So how can I do that? Let us solve this problem. Okay, so the question is correct. Once I write the question, make sure you recheck the question if you have written it correctly. So 6x minus 8 upon 5x is equal to 2 upon 3. Now what will you do? To make it in linear form, you will cross multiply it, correct? So when you cross multiply it, 3 into this, so 3 into 6x minus 8 is equal to 2 into 5x, correct? That's what you will get. So 3 into 6 is 18x minus 3 into 8 is 24, correct? And 2 into 5 is 10x. Now if I take 10x this side, what will I get? It will be 18x minus 10x minus 24, and there's no term here, so 0. So if I remove 10x from 18x, I'll get 8x is equal to, if I take minus 24 that side, I'll get plus 24, correct? So now if I take 8 that side, it will divide, because it was multiplied here, that side will divide. So 8 ones are 3s are, so x is equal to 3. That's your answer. Find the square root of following number by division method. Okay, you have to solve this by division method. This particular problem carries 2 marks. So by division method, 1764. Now to do this, first, what is the first step? I need to pair this up. So I've paired this up. Now you need to recall all the possible square numbers which are either this number or less than this number, close square number to this. The closest square number is of 4 So 4 square is 16, correct? So I will definitely take 4. Again here I'll write 4 and 16. Square of 4 is 16. So 17 minus 16 is giving you 1 and 64 is coming down, correct? Now I need to do the double of 4. What is double of 4? Is 8. So this one digit here, the same digit will repeat here. So now I need to find a number, okay, find a number which when multiplied is giving you 164 or less than 164. So if I take 1, so 1 1s are 1, 1 8s are 8, 81. No, it cannot give me 164. Again, I'll try with another number. So if I take 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. Is it giving me 164? Yes. So it is 2. So again here 2. So 164. So 0 0 0. So therefore root of 1764 is, what is the answer that we have got? 42 is 42, and that's your answer. Find the cube root of the following number by prime factorization method. Okay, and the number is 5832. So this is by prime factorization method. I need to find cube root, not square root. I need to find cube root. So what do you mean by cube root? So definitely I need to do this by prime factorization method. So 5832, correct? I'll start with 2. So 2 2s are 1, carry 2 2s are 4, carry 1, 2 9s are 2 1s are carry 6, correct? So 2 9 1 6 I get. Again if I take 2, 2 1s are 2, 4s are 8, carry 1, 2 5s are 10, carry 1, 2 8s are, so 1 4 5 8. Next again I'll again take 2. So 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, carry 1, 9s are. Now can I take 2? No, I have to go to 3. So 3 2s are 6, carry 1, 3 4s are 12, and 3 3s are 9. Now can I take 3? Yes. 3 8s are 24, and 3 1s are. Again can I take 3? Yes. 3 2s are 6, carry 2, and 3 7s are. Again can I take 3? Yes. 3 9s are, 3 3s are, and 3 1s are. Now if you see the pair up, this is pairing up, as in it is coming in a group of 3, group of 3, group of 3. So how will I write? I will write it as cube root of 5832 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3, correct? Because I am taking only one number from this group, one number from this group, one number from this group. So 3 3s are 9, 9 3 3s are 9, 2s are is 18, correct? The answer is 18. So cube root of 5832 is 18. Easy. So calculate the interest and amount to be paid on 18,000 at 6% per annum after 2 years. Okay, so let us solve this problem. Okay, let us solve this problem. Now this is problem number 22. Okay, calculate the interest and amount to be paid on 18,000 at 6%. So first, what is the 6% of 18,000 that I need to calculate? So 6% can be written as 6 upon 100 into 18,000. So 0 0 cut. So 6 into 18 is 108 and this 0. So this is your interest. This is your interest. Correct? So 1080 is your interest. Now for it is for 2 years period. Okay, if you see the question, it is 6% per annum after 2 years. Okay, so interest for 2 years, interest for 2 years will be 2 into the interest. So 2 into interest is 1080 and that is giving you 2160. Correct? And that is your answer for 2 years. Now the question was not to just find interest but amount to be paid also. Okay, calculate the interest and amount to be paid. So we have found out the interest. Okay, we have found the interest and now we have to find amount to be paid. What was the initial amount? Amount to be paid. Okay, what was the initial amount? It was 18,000, correct, plus the interest. So which formula I'm using here is, this is your principal and interest, correct? So 18,000 will give you 20,160, correct? And this is your amount to be paid. Interest for 2 years was 2,160. Amount to be paid after 2 years would be 20,160. Okay. Let us move on to the next question, that is 23rd question. Find the Pythagoras triplet whose smallest number is 12. Okay, smallest number is 12. Now if you remember, okay, this is 23rd problem. If you remember, we did one formula. Okay, this is 23rd problem. We did one formula of Pythagoras triplet. The formula was 2m square plus m square minus 1 the whole square is equal to m square plus 1 the whole square. Correct? Now, though we are not using the entire formula, but we are using part of it, each part of this formula. You remember? Now, again, if you see this formula, this is in the form hypotenuse square is equal to height square plus base square, or hypotenuse square is equal to side 1 square plus side 2 square. It is in the same format. Okay, so in this, now let us understand the question. Find the Pythagoras triplet whose smallest number is 12. So let us consider 2m. Okay, so 2m as a smallest number and smallest number is 12. That's what they have given, that is 12. So if I take to that side, it will divide and m is equal to 6. Correct? So we have got m as 6. Now let me take the second part of this, that is m square minus 1. Now what will I do here is, I will just substitute the value of m. So m square minus 1. What did I do is just substitute the value of m. What was the value of m? I have found out it was to be 6. So 6 square is 36 minus 1. 36 minus 1 is 35. Okay, then second, let us use this, that is m square plus 1. Okay, so again I'm using the value of 6, that is value of m, that is 6. So 6 square is 36 plus 1, that is 37. Now one smallest Pythagoras triplet, smallest number of Pythagoras triplet was given to us, and that was 12. Correct? So 12 is the first Pythagoras triplet. 12 is the first Pythagoras triplet. Second would be 35 and third would be 37. So therefore 12, 35 and 37 are the Pythagoras triplet. Okay, therefore 12, 35 and 37 is the Pythagoras triplet. After solving the Pythagoras triplet formula, now let us move on to the 24th problem, that is compound interest problem. Now if you see the model papers answer key, they have used a formula. Now as per our syllabus, that formula was deleted, but then the examiner who has designed this model paper and who have solved this paper have included that while showing the solution. Though it is not in our syllabus, we are only following the method that I have taught you in class. So compound interest on, find compound interest on 10,000 at the rate of 10% per annum for 3 years. Okay, so this is for 3 years. Now how do I solve this problem? This is 24th problem. Okay, 24th problem. Find the compound interest of on 10,000 at the rate of 10% per annum for 3 years. Now I need to first know for first year what would be the interest. So for first year it is given to be 10% of the amount, that is 10,000, correct? So 10% can be written as 10 upon 100 into 10,000. So 2 zeros get cut, you get 1,000, correct? So this is for first year, the amount is, the interest amount is 1,000. So total amount for first year will be, total amount will be 10,000 plus the interest, that is 1,000. It's coming up to 11,000, correct? So this is total amount for first year, for first year, Now for second year again, I need to find the 10% of that particular amount. Which amount? This amount, okay, which I have collected for the first year. So for second year, 10% of the new amount, that is 11,000, and 10% can be written as 10 upon 100 into 11,000, correct? So zeros get cut, so you get 11,000 as 110, so 0 0. So this amount is 1,100, correct? This amount is 1,100. Hence the total amount for second year, would be what? 11,000, that was the amount, plus the interest, that is 1,100. This is giving you 12,100, correct? This is the amount after second year. This is the total amount after second year. Now let us go on to the third year. So interest for third year. For third year, again 10% of which amount? Amount which was generated after second year, that is 12,100. So 10% can be written as 10 upon 100 into 12,100. So zeros get cut, so you get 1210. Okay, so the interest for after third year will be 1,210. So total amount for third year is 12,100 plus 12,100 plus the interest 1210, so which is giving you 13,310. Correct? So 13,310. Yes. Now this is a new amount or the total amount after third year. Now when I want to calculate, now did I find for all 3 years? Yes. Now when I want to find compound interest, what will I do? For finding compound interest, the overall total amount which was found after third year is 13,310 minus the amount which was taken, that was 10,000. Okay, so if you subtract this, you will get 3,310. Correct? A group of boys collected 324 marbles for some project. Okay, so how many marbles did they collect? 324. The contribution of each boy was equal to the number of boys in the group. How many boys were there in the group? Now, to solve this, initially we have to write what is given to us. So, let the number of boys in a group be, consider we don't know them, so x. And contribution of each boy b. Now, if you see, contribution of each boy was equal to the number of boys in the group. So, equal means it should be x itself. And total number of marbles were 324. Correct? Hence, what will I do is number of boys in the group into number or contribution of each boy will give you the total number of marbles, that is 324. So x into x is x square, 324. Correct? Now x, if I take the square that side, it will be root. And root of 324, we already know it is 18. Always remember, root will always give you plus or minus. Okay, it will always give you plus or minus. But if you have written just 18, it is not wrong. But this is for your information that anytime you find root, the answer is always plus or minus. Therefore, how many boys were there in the group? There were 18 boys in the group. Okay, so that was easy. Only thing is we need to understand that number of boys in the group was equal to the contribution of each boy. Okay, fine. So this was 25th problem. Let us move on to the next question, that is 26. Now question 26, if you see, this question, okay, this question is, there's an option for 26. There's another question, anyone you can attempt. Either this question you can attempt or this question you can attempt. Either one. But we will solve both of them. Okay, we'll solve both of them. Okay, let us understand first the problem. So 26th problem. In the adjoining figure, parallelogram, that is ABCD, is a parallelogram. Diagonal AC and BD intersect at point M. Okay, AC and BD, okay, AC and BD intersect at a point M. So this point is M. Okay, find the value of x and y. I have to find the value of x and y. Now to solve this, I need to know the properties of parallelogram. Okay, so now when I say diagonals are intersecting, correct, or they bisect each other, when I say bisect each other, this particular, that is DM, should be equal to BM, correct. When I say they bisect each other, DM should be equal to BM. Hence, what will I write is, I will write 2y is equal to 4. 2y is equal to 4. And why so? What is the reason for it? Diagonals bisect each other, correct? Hence they are equal. Once we say they bisect each other, those particular parts, that is DM, should be equal to BM. And that's the reason I have written 2y is equal to 4. So y is equal to 4 upon 2. So y is equal to 2. Easy? Okay, so I have already found out y. I need to find x. Now if you see the figure, AB is given as 3x minus 1. BC is not given, AD is not given, but DC is given, 2x plus 2. Now what do I know about parallelogram is, opposite sides are also equal of a parallelogram. So I can say 3x minus 1 is equal to 2x plus 2. Why so? The reason is opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Now I have equated this. So let us shift 2x this side. So 3x minus 2x. If I take 2x this side, it will be minus 2x. If I take minus 1 that side, it will be plus 1. Correct? So 3x minus 2x will give you x. 3x minus 2 will give you 1x. So 2 plus 1 is 3. I have also found the value of x. So value of y is 2, value of x is 3. That's all with question 26. Now we have option with 26 or. Okay, let us try the second problem as well. Okay. Now to solve this, there are multiple ways to solve the second optional question of 26. There are multiple ways of solving this problem. Okay, let us understand the problem first. In the adjoining figure, PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay, find the value of x and y. Okay, the question is almost similar, only figure is bit different and the way it is given is different. In this degrees were not given, angles were not given. Okay, lengths were given. In this degrees are given. Okay, fine. So let us solve this problem. Now angle TPQ is given as 80. Can I find angle SPQ? Means can I find this angle? Yes. How can I find? If you see this, this is forming a linear pair, isn't it? This is forming a linear pair, correct? So 80 plus something will give you 180. Yes, so I'll write the same thing again. Okay, so this is question 26 odd question. So what will I write is 80 degrees plus angle SPQ. Okay, angle SPQ, which I don't know, is equal to 180 degrees. Why so? Linear pair of angles. linear pair of angles, correct? So if I take 80 that side, so angle SPQ is equal to 180 degrees minus 80, so which is giving you 100 degrees. So angle SPQ is 100. Now this angle is 100 degrees. Now what do you know about parallelogram is opposite sides are equal. Definitely yes. Opposite angles are also equal. If this is 100, this should be 100 as well. So what can I say is angle Y is equal to 100 degrees. Why? Opposite angles. Okay, they are equal. Opposite angles are equal. So now if I found this, I know Y is 100 degrees as well. What do I need to find now is X. How can I find X? To find X, I know this angle, but I don't know this angle. Can I find? Yes. How? Angle sum property of triangle. If you see, this is forming a triangle, isn't it? Isn't this forming a triangle? Yes. So can I use angle sum property? Yeah. So 100 degrees plus X plus 30 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Angle sum property. Correct? Angle sum property. Now 100 plus 30 is 130 degrees plus X is equal to 180 degrees. So if I take 130 that side, so 180 degrees minus 130 degrees, X is equal to how much? 50, correct? Yes, 180 minus 130 is 50 degrees. So did I find X as well as Y? Yes. So both these problems, that is 26 first one and the second one, both are easy. So you can attempt any one of them. If you are okay with both and if you have time, try to attempt both. So the one which is completely correct and or the one which is having maximum marks will be assessed. Okay, so let us move on to the section C. Now each question here carries 3 marks. Okay, so here each section carries 3 marks. Let us solve the first one, 27th problem. Age of 20 staff members of an office is given below. So there are total 20 staff members, okay, whose age is given below. Now if you see the age 44, 31, 43, 37, if you see this, everyone is above 30 and below 50. Okay, everyone is above 30 and below 50. Now if you go to, we'll read the question ahead. Prepare a frequency distribution table for the above data using tally marks and answer the question. Okay, so we have to answer this question based on the frequency distribution table. Now I have to solve this by tally mark table. Okay, now solving this problem by tally mark table, I need to sort this data or organize this data, particular data. Now to organize this, I cannot take each one of them, correct? So I need to group them. Now if I want to group them, I have to put them into some particular range, correct? So we call it as the class interval. So if you see here, as I said, the age group is above 30 and below 50. Okay, and to do this, if we put them into class intervals as this. Now if you see here, class intervals 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50. Tally mark, and last we'll be writing the frequency, total of the frequency. Okay, fine. Now let us try to, once you draw this table, let us try to find the tally mark. Now first one is 44. So 44 will come in this, correct? Next is 31. 31 will come in this. 43. 43 should come in this. 37. 37 should come in this. 38 again should come in this, 40. Now the question is of 40. 40 will come either in this or this. So if you remember, while explaining, I told you all this number will be coming in the higher range. Okay, so the following range. Okay, so 40 will come here, not here. 40 will come here. If I had given you all 45, then 45 would have come in this, not in this. Correct? Yes. So next one is 44. 44 will come here. 49. Now 49 will come in this. Correct? 30 will come in this. 37 will come in this. 38 will come in this. 34 will come in this. 43 will come in this. 38 will come in this. 36 again will come here. 43 will come here. 49 will be coming here. 47 again will come here. 46 will come here. 42 will come in this. Correct? So this is the given data. Now I need to write the total frequency. This is total 3. This is total 5 plus 1, 6. This is total is 5 plus 2, 7, 4. Now if I add this, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 7 is 17, 17 plus 3 is 20. Total is 20. If you read the question, there are total 20 stuff. So whatever I have done is absolutely correct. Okay, you can cross check this. You can cross check this if you want. Okay, now once the table is ready, answer the following question. So I need to answer the question. The question is, how many staff members are below 40 years of age? So below 40 years of age. So this will be below 40 years of age. Okay, below 40 years of age. So below 40 years of age is 6 and 3, that is 9. So 6 plus 3, 9. Therefore there are 9 staff members below 40 years of age. Correct? Yes. So once you answer this as well, drawing the table, doing this telemark, this total will give you 2 marks, and answering this question will give you the next 1 mark. So total 3 marks. Next question is about the histogram. Now the figure is already given to us. Okay, the figure is already given to us. The histogram is given to us. Based on this figure or this diagram, this histogram, I need to answer the following question. Okay, so observe the given histogram and answer the following question. The first question, what information is being given by the above histogram? So the above histogram gives what type of information? What information does it give? So if you see here on the y-axis, this is your y-axis, this is your x-axis, correct? On your y-axis, it is number of boys in class 8th, and here is weight in kg. So this particular histogram gives information about weight in kg of boys in class 8th. Okay, so the first answer of this question would be weight in kg of whom? Of the boys in class 8th. So that is your first answer. Okay, second answer, how many boys have weight between range 35 to 40? If you come to this 35 to 40, how many boys have weight between range 35 to 40? 35 to 40, if you see 35 to 40, how many? 14. So answer is 14 boys. Okay, how many boys have the weight between range 35 to 40? 35 to 40, if you see their range, is 14. So there are total 14 boys. Correct? Moving on to the next question. Find the number of boys having weight more than 40 kgs. More than 40 kgs. So more than 40 means 40, 45, 50. Okay. So more than 40 kgs means 40 to 45 there are 10 and 45 to 50 there are 6. So it is 10 plus 6 to total 16. So number of boys having weight more than 40 kgs is 16 boys. Okay, easy. So doing this or answering these 3 questions will give you total 3 marks. Easy. Now for now I'll skip this to construction. We'll move on to the word problem, that is sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 3 is 144. Find the multiples. First of all, I need to understand what do you mean by multiples of 3. So multiples of 3 would be the tables of 3. Okay, but now specifically if you see, they have asked sum of 3 consecutive means one after the other. Okay, for example the first one was 3. Okay, first one was 3, second one would have been 6, third one would have been 9. Correct. Similarly, if the first one was 12, second one would have 15 and third one would have been 18. Correct. Now if I want to write this, it is 3. How did I get 6? 3 plus 3. How did I get 9? 3 plus 6. Correct. Now here in this case, I was aware that we were starting from 3 or we were starting from 12. The question did not mention to us from where to start. Correct. So in that case, here instead of taking 3, I would take x. Here in this case, I would take x plus 3, and here in this case, I would take x plus 6. So therefore, the first 3 consecutive multiple of 3 would be x plus 3 and x plus 6. Okay, so now if you go to the question again, sum of 3, sum means addition, sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 3 is 144. Sum of 3 means this plus this plus this is giving you 144, isn't it? Yes. Now if I open the bracket, x plus 3 plus x plus 6 is equal to 144. X plus x is total 3x. 3 plus 6 is 9 is equal to 144. Correct. Now if I take 9 that side, what will I get? 3x is equal to 144 minus 9. So 3x is equal to 135. Correct. Now if I take 3 that side, so x is equal to 135 upon 3. Then can I cancel this? 3 1s are 3, 4s are carry 1, 5s are. So x is equal to 45. Correct. X is equal to 45. Now if I do the till here, I will get 2 marks. But now the question says find the multiples. We have to also find the multiples. I have got x. I need to find the multiples. So x is the first term. Correct. So I have already got x. What would be the second term is x plus 3. So x plus 3. So x value is 45 plus 3 is 48. Similarly, x plus 6. So 45 plus 6 is giving you 51. Therefore, the multiples are 45, 48 and 51. Easy? Yes, that's all with this paper. Very easy paper. If you practice, if you know these things that we have solved in this model paper, then the paper is very easy. Provided there are few things that can change. Okay, they can ask you, instead of telemark, they can ask you other table, or they can also give you this range. Okay, possibly the paper pattern would be same, the model paper as per the model paper. So if you practice these things, paper is very easy. So best of luck for your exam. Have a great time.